this morning for the full moon. On the full moon, the tides are super high and super low. So many things you know when you live by the ocean, and so many things that other people who have never lived by the ocean wouldn't need to know or be aware of. There we go. Good morning. It's the full moon, and I'm here with you this morning, having completed 1 year around the sun, a year of Sundays, and in a place where I can talk to you without disruption, without a meteor below the earth that's disturbing the signal. And the only thing that you might hear besides me is the wind or the waves or perhaps the call of the seagulls. Good morning on this beautiful, crisp spring morning, the last of March. I'm Julie Hannon, and I've gone 1 year around the sun, 1 year of Sundays as we march into spring, and we'll see what comes. It feels like these might shift to once a month to the first of the month. And it feels like I'll do them every Sunday until I'm done. So we'll see. It is a sacred moment of Sundays. I came here last summer to this very spot and actually was over there on the rocks. Over there sitting on the rocks because here where I am, they were having church services. So today is Sunday morning. It's Passover for some people, celebrating Passover. This time of miracles, it's a time of approaching Easter and a time of ceremony. So I want to invite you into the ceremony of your breath this morning. So let's all take a breath together. As you come in, if you want to comment of where you're joining from, I love to welcome you to the circle, to bow to each of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice this morning. So let's take a breath together, long and slow in through our nose, and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Breathe in again, long and slow. Good morning to New York. Exhale long and slow, and then bring all your attention to your heart. With your next breath, close your eyes, go inside, and breathe as if you could breathe in and out of your heart. Good morning, Judith. Brockport, New York. Up there is Rockport, Massachusetts. Brockport. Breathe in again. Breathe out again. This practice was born a year ago of connecting to love while distancing. Today we'll work with the mantra aham, prema. You try it, say it out loud. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. I am love. Try that if that feels better. The mantras, the old seed syllables, make a vibration that is recognizable in our body, even when we don't know what the words are. Aham, prema. Breathe in again through your nose, out through your mouth. All your attention on your heart. Aham, prema. I am love. I am told, and I believe, and I know at least from having a relationship with reptiles that shed their skin, that it said from the beginning, the key to renewal has been casting off old skin. As we step into spring, what do we need to release? The reason I mentioned those serpents is because they shed their skin their whole lives, and when they stop releasing the past, releasing that skin, releasing that which doesn't serve them anymore, they are at the end of their life. So important that we clear out. So let's do 5 breaths together. With each exhale, a release, a shedding of what's gone, what we don't need anymore. Good morning. On the vineyard, from one coast, if I turned a little bit south, I could see all the way to the islands. Not today. Breathe in again, 5 breaths will do. Each exhale a release of the past, of our old skin. Long, slow inhale. Long, slow, even exhale through your mouth. Release, release, release. Do it again. Bring in love. Aham, prema. I am love. Exhale, releasing any of that old skin. Inhale again and notice what you want to release. We can release many forms of old skin. Sometimes intangible, sometimes dead skin cells, but sometimes old dead ways of thinking. We're probably on the inhale again. Set your intention to release anything that's died, a dead way of seeing, a dead way of relating, a dead way of believing or experiencing. 5th breath. Allowing that shedding to open you up to self-transformation. Can you shed from within what needs to be shed? Can you slough off that dead skin with the ease of an exhale? There's a great poem about striking down there in the depths. My boat has struck down in the depths something deep, and nothing happens. Nothing happens, or everything happens, and I'm living now quietly in this new life. Today is the full moon, and I'm told, good morning, sweet Annie, I'm told on this full moon that this is a time to really honor the seeds we planted 2 weeks ago on the new moon. The seeds that we scattered into the cosmos, if you were here with me, the seeds of our intention for spring, the seeds of what we want to grow, that this is a time to nourish those seeds. If you're a gardener, you've been being with all the places of clearing garden beds, perhaps readying, connecting to seeds with your energy and planting them in little pots. So what do you want to grow this spring? Aham, prema. I invite you to grow seeds of love. Breathe in again this salty ocean air. Can you smell it? Can you feel its moisture on your fingers or in your nose? The crisp air that moves, that carves these rocks, the water. Can you feel the spray? So if you want to close your eyes or invite this quiet place inside, this ocean wave of breath, an ocean that comes in and helps you go down into the depths of you. And then that receding ocean, that exhale that sends you out. It sends you out. Releasing anything that's died. And breathe in love. And try that mantra for the next, silently or with me out loud. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. Aham, prema. aham, prema. Breathing in the waves of love. Breathing out a wave of love. I join you here in Marblehead to allow you to connect to this wave and also to connect on this full moon to the light that's within you. And to be a lighthouse of love. I'm standing on a point, a peninsula, a once would have been island. Can you radiate out love today? From here until the sun set and the moon rises as the sun sets and reflects that light. Last weekend was this beautiful time of balance for just a moment, the equinox. Today we step in, joining me on the East Coast to step in, to breathing in whatever needs to shed. With the ease of a serpent shedding her skin. If you know serpents at all, you know they have to scrape and scrape and scrape their head on a stone or a rock or a log to get that loose, their skin loosen around their head. So get your mind out of the way. Let the ocean clear your mind today. My yoga teacher Heidi's been quoting Mr. Iyengar, the place of where he talks about the mind gets dull when the body gets dull, when we stop moving, when we stop going. And through movement and through breath, we can quiet the mind so that she's open to receive possibilities instead of being in these old beliefs. If love is here, is love everywhere? Can you tap into love? Tap into it. Step into it. Breathe in the salt air again. The salt is this nice crystal that comes in and draws out any heaviness. Literally being at the shore changes your perception, brings joy as it extracts that old places. Breathe in again, love, aham, prema. And we've been together for a little while. Let's rub our hands together and set an intention. What do you want to release for this full moon? What seeds want to be nourished that you planted 2 weeks ago? What's returning to balance for you as the days get longer here in the Northern Hemisphere? What are you harvesting in the Southern Hemisphere? Breathe in with your palms together in front of your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Release that intention with a breath, sending it out. A radiant light, sending it out on the wind. And then rub your hands together, and we're in a circle that comes through the day, a circle of love. Rub your hands together. Inhale through your heart. Exhale. Left hand to the sky. I think I'm mirrored, I don't know. Left hand to the sky, right hand to the earth. Connect to the circle of those who are together here, literally or energetically. As you come into the circle, sign in with a heart or a thumbs up, or let me know where you're signing in from today. To breathe together, to connect to the ocean of love. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Long and slow, we breathe together, and then draw that connection in from wherever you are, this connection to the sacred circle that comes together on Sacred Sunday. Such a gift to breathe together and to let the ocean of love carry us like a tide. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Breathe in again. Imagine that you have shed all that you need to in this full moon. Maybe you're going to have a fire today, or you want to write down a little thing of what you're going to release and burn it. I was listening to myself and the smells of this time of year. We were actually smelling Easter lilies somewhere. I consider them Easter lilies. All this richness of my memories of ceremony at this time of year, of flowers and dressing up and coloring eggs and doing all these things that invite ceremony. So do a ceremony of what you want to release. What did you shed today in this practice? Write it down. Burn it in a fire. I hear somebody say, I don't have a fire. Take your frying pan outside, light a little piece of paper that you've written on and burn it in a fry pan. Or your grill. Or make a fire, inside, outside. Come outside with me. Have a ceremony to honor all that you've released. And then imagine yourself as a river. Let yourself be full of water today. A river that's come down with me to the ocean. I'll wait till the plane has passed. Unseen above the clouds. Breathe in through your heart. Exhale, expand your wings and watch the river of your life come down by this ocean. An estuary where there's peace. Where the river widens to meet the sea, the river of your life. Can you open your heart like the river that widens to meet the sea? The rapids are past, the boulders and the rocky places give way to a broad and sweeping current. Can you see it? Can you feel it? The sweeping current that flows slowly into the vastness. The river moves silently, tastes the salty tide that marks its demise, and slips without a backward glance into the ocean's infinite embrace. Breathe in the ocean. Inhale the ocean, the waves, the sound of the laughing gulls, the love, even that brisk cold air that clears you out. Exhale and drop into the ocean's vastness of love. Today, Sunday, now in the sacred moment, whenever you join, whatever is a sacred time for you. One more breath together, a breath of love, aham, prema, a mantra you can touch into every moment, anytime, any day. Aham, prema, I am love. Practice love until you remember that you are love. Aham, prema. And thank you for joining me 1 year around the sun, a year of Sundays, an year of connecting to love, welcoming the time on this full moon. Yes, full moon blessings to all of you. May you each enjoy this day from wherever you are. Nice to see you here. Thanks for joining me. See you next time, whenever that is.